Today I will discuss leaf. Among the parts of plant, today's topic is about leaf or leaves. We all know that leaves are the thin or the flat part, and they are numerous because they need more amount of sunlight, and for that reason they are arranged so, and actually they absorb the sunlight which is needed for their food processing. But now we have to know that what are the different parts of leaf. Suppose this is a leaf of a guava tree. Okay, you can see that this is the portion, this one, this portion. This is the portion through which it is attached to the stem. So this is called leaf stalk. Leaf stalk or petiole. Okay, and this flat part, this total flat part is called lamina or leaf blade. The flat part is called lamina. Okay, now you see that this is the part, and these are also some parts they arranged in this way parallelly, and this is a middle part. Actually these are the xylem and phloem tubes which are clearly seen. See, this one is the main and these are the branches. Actually these are called vein or veins. You see, the middle one is the main vein. Okay, and these are the branch vein. This one, this one, this one, these are the branch vein. So this is the main vein, and this one, this one, this one are the branch vein. Okay, so these are the main parts of the leaves. Once again I repeat, this is the leaf, this one is the part through which it is attached with the stem. This is called leaf stalk or petiole, and this flat part of the leaf of a leaf is called leaf blade or lamina. Second one, this one is the vein. Mainly this is the main vein, and these are the these are the branch vein. So these are the parts of a leaf. Okay, now you see, if you watch properly, you can able to see that beside this main branch and the main vein and the branch vein, there are also some venation occurs within the leaf. See, when you see in between them there are so many veins are there, and they form a network. This is called actually venation. See, this is a bay leaf. You can easily observe the venations. It is all used as a spice, and it is available in our home. See, if you see, these are the main veins. Within this there are some venations occur. Means the veins are arranged in a way that it looks like a network. In between this branch vein there are also visible some very thin veins arranged, and it form a venation. Suppose this is a plant red leaf tree. In this way, a network type structures may occur, which is called the venation. And this venation is of mainly two types. Number one is the reticulate type, and number two is the parallel veins. Reticulate means, suppose this one, the veins of the leaf arranged in such a way that it forms a network, such as guava, mango. But parallel veins means the veins are arranged parallelly, not form a network like this one. This is called parallel vein, mainly found in the grasses, banana leaf, parallel veins. So veins are of mainly two types, reticulate type and the parallel one. Okay. Now, in the leaf, there are some small pores or small holes are present. They are very tiny that it is not clearly seen in open eyes, but small pores are present. These pores are called, or small holes are called stomata. Okay. Through stomata, carbon dioxide gas enters into the leaf for photosynthesis process, and oxygen gas, that is a product of photosynthesis, also released to the atmosphere through these holes or stomata. Beside this, excess water of the plants also comes out through these stomata. So these are the function of stomata, which is small, minute or very tiny holes that are present on the leaves. Okay. Discuss the process photosynthesis. Actually, photosynthesis means the process by which green plants make their food, and the food is mainly prepared where? In the leaves. Okay, but for the photosynthesis process, some materials are required. Number one is the water. Number two is the carbon dioxide gas. Okay. Number three is the sunlight. Okay. Number four is the chlorophyll. So these are the materials required for the process photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means the process by which green plants make their own food in the leaves. Okay. Water. Actually, water is absorbed by roots from the soil. Carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide gas is obtained from air. Sunlight means comes from the sun. And chlorophyll. Chlorophyll means a pigment which is green in color, and this is present in the leaves. So these are the basic materials or requirements for photosynthesis. So water, plus carbon dioxide gas, in the presence of sunlight, and chlorophyll. Glucose is produced. Glucose means food. Also, oxygen gas is released in this process. So this is the photosynthesis process. The glucose or the food that is produced through phloem tube, it circulates through the various parts of the plant, and excess food is also stored in the form of starch. Excess food is stored in the form of starch, and another foods are distributed or transported through phloem tubes. Carbon dioxide gas is taken from the air and it enters through the stomata into the leaves, and again through stomata, after the process, oxygen gas is released into the atmosphere. So this is the process of photosynthesis. To know that what is transpiration. Transpiration means the process by which green plants remove the excess water from their body. Suppose we remove our excess water in the form of sweat. In case of plants, the process by which excess water is removed from the body is called transpiration, and mainly it occurs through the stomata of the leaves in the form of water vapor. Stomata, because stomata are the small pores present on the leaves through which excess water removed from the plant body. Okay, so this is the process transpiration.